Hey guys, John here. Today we're going to be creating the bass intro from the song Mann Gegen Mann from the band Rammstein, and it sounds like this. So the first things I always hear with this sound, with this bass, is one, it has a little bit of portamento, it's a sine wave, and it's also an FM bass. So with those three things in mind, let's get to work. So on our first engine here, it's going to be the analog engine. We're going to choose a sine wave, and then we're also going to choose another sine wave for our next oscillator. This whole patch is down by 12 semitones, so 1 octave, and really the key aspect here is FMing this sound just a little bit to get the tonality to it. So if we have this FM all the way off here, and it's just a sine wave, it's going to sound like this. Which is the right notes, it's a bassy sound, but it's not the correct tonality. So dragging this up just a little bit is going to create that. And you need just a tiny bit amount. As you can see, this is barely lit up at 0.005. Even 0.004 could work as well. I had mine at 0.005, but you can generally work with whatever you would like as well. You don't have to worry about the filter because it's really just a sine wave being FN'd by another sine wave, so there's not really much to filter out, which is why this filter cutoff is all the way at 20,000 hertz. So moving on, we're going to have a little bit of effects here, a little delay and a little reverb, and by little, I mean very little. The delay is at 1% and the reverb is at 2%, so very small amount here. So with the delay, like I said, 1%, time sync 1/4, the fine is 0, feedback 0.140, the spread 0.040, and then no high pass or low pass. The reverb is at 2%, size 1, pre-delay is going to be 20 milliseconds, decay 0.460, dampening 0.6, stereo width 0.5, input high pass is going to be 200 because you want to cut out that low end just in case we have some in there, and then the input low pass is going to be 15,000 hertz, and it sounds like this. Now that's just a very subtle thing. You can almost even do without it, but the most takeaway of this song, or the sound as well, is to add the sine wave, frequency modulated, the other sine wave by a little bit amount, also the glide time, this portamento time at 35 milliseconds, and that's basically what it's going to be. Those three things, sine wave, frequency modulation, and it's going to be a portamento sound just by a little bit. You can add the delays and reverb if you want to, but that's kind of more to taste. So that's basically the recipe for this sound. If you'd like to get this patch, it's available for free download in the video description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.